How's it going, guys? I have another book review for you today, and it is on Gone by Michael Grant. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I have to keep my voice down because my parents are in bed. It's kind of late right now, so I have to keep it down. So, let's talk about the synopsis of the book. In the opening scene of the book is Sam Temple. He's sitting in class and his teacher suddenly disappears, and it turns out that everyone 15 and over has completely disappeared from the town. Just completely poof, just gone, and no one knows how. The whole area of the town has been completely cut off. No one knows how, no one knows why. So basically everyone 14 and under is just left in this town, and they have to work out how to deal with that situation, and you can imagine it's pretty chaotic. So we focus on Sam Temple. He kind of becomes the reluctant leader. He's the kind of kid that doesn't really want the responsibility that has been put on him. He kind of just wants to just go out and surf with his best friend. But he does eventually become the leader, and I was really satisfied with his character. I was very satisfied with the way he reacted about everything. Very, very strong character. This book actually switches perspective quite a couple of times. Even in one chapter we might see 3 different kids' perspectives. It is in third person view, which is cool. There's like 9 or 10 perspectives, and when I first heard that, I was worried that I wasn't gonna like it, but it didn't switch in an annoying way. I was actually looking forward to seeing these other kids' perspective on what was going on and how they felt about everything that was going on, and just seeing what was going on in their mind. I was looking forward to it. The characters, I felt that they were very, very strong. I either really liked them or I really hated them. Like, I just hated them so much, and I was like, oh, you're just wicked. You're a wicked person. Or I loved them, and I was pretty satisfied with that. I wasn't too emotionally attached to the characters. Like, I wouldn't have cried if something happened. I was cheering for Sam. He was the main character, and I loved his point of view on everything, and I was satisfied with how he reacted to everything. I was like, yeah, man, you're cool. I wasn't really satisfied with the ending, but I understand why the ending happened the way it did, so I'm okay with it. I found that the pace of the book was pretty good. It was a page turner and a cliffhanger. There's a lot of cliffhangers in the book, but at the same time it was kind of subtle. It wasn't in my face about it. The first half of the book I read in 2 days, and then the last half of the book I read in 9 hours, because I was just so into it. I was just like, oh, I love you so much. And I couldn't put it down because it just kept me wanting more. I had to know what was going to happen. I give this 4 stars because there was only one problem that I had with this book. With this copy here, the actual map of the town isn't in the front. It's in the back. It's in the back of the book. And I didn't realize until I was finished, and I was really upset about that. I was completely upset about that, because while reading this whole book I had to imagine where everything was, and I wasn't happy about that. So it actually gives a little sneak peek of the next book, and I read it and I was like, oh my god. So can't wait to read the next one. There are 5, so alright. Today is Sunday. I finished this book Friday. It was actually Saturday morning because it was really, really late. It was really, really late on Friday night. I just couldn't do the review because I was so exhausted and so tired. I just couldn't do it. It wasn't gonna happen. Insert proof here. I am way too tired to do this review. But overall, I actually really, really recommend reading this. Although it did make me a bit sad. In the beginning, it made me kind of depressed, actually. It made me a bit sad when I put the book down and when I was just thinking about everything. It actually affected my mood, which is unusual. But yeah, I think Michael Grant did a fantastic job of writing this book. He really did. So yeah, definitely read it. Awesome book. Hopefully this is a pretty quick review because I really need to go to bed. So yeah, I will talk to you next time. Stay safe. Bye. No. We have to figure... Poof. What is it called? I guess it's on to the next book. Look, I did my nails, that lady beat out. It's time for a tag.